Hey, what's going on? My name is Bobby Smith, and welcome to the School of Impact. All right, I'm still working on the intro. Just roll with it, roll with it. What we do here at the School of Impact is help design, create, and connect. We help design stunning presentations, courses, and podcast content. Hopefully you'll join us this year as we launch our first series of the Impact Quest, where we'll go around interviewing entrepreneurs, innovators, entrepreneurs, and all around good people, thinking about how they advance social impact in their organization and their communities. I know when I got started, it was hard for me to figure out, well, do I start with a nonprofit or a for-profit? Do I need a grant, or can I just raise money from the bank? Or maybe I actually have to go to one of these venture capitalists and ask for an impact investment. All of these terms explained and more if you continue to follow our channel. You know how I got started becoming a social entrepreneur? I was 19 years old. I was a college dropout, and I was working at a $7 an hour call center job that I hated. One day, I was so miserable and depressed that I sat down and I just prayed. I said, God, you know what? I'm thankful for how far I've gotten in my own journey. I'm thankful for the opportunity. I only have 10 credits left to finish. But there has to be more that I'm called to do than to just wake up every day and go to this meaningless job. And then that's when I came up with the idea. I got out of my own self-pity and I said to myself, you know what? I was lucky enough to learn the sport of fencing as a kid, and I learned it from a nonprofit where many people took time to give me lessons about how to improve my fencing for an opportunity to get a college education. And I said, you know what? Maybe instead of moping and sitting around feeling sorry for myself, maybe what I should do is go out and give this back. Maybe I'll create something where I can teach other people the sport of fencing, especially young African-American kids who probably would never be exposed to the sport of fencing. And maybe at the same time, I can offer some tutoring after school to help them have the advantages that I never had when I was growing up. And for some reason, that just inspired me way more than this dead-end job I was working. And I knew it would be hard. I was 3 months late on rent. I had no money to my name. I had never started a business, but I wanted to do something to give back. I wanted to create change and impact in someone else's life. And what happened after a long journey and many ups and downs, I ended up creating a social venture called Regard Detroit. I ended up having the privilege of working with over 10,000 African-American youth in the city of Detroit and throughout Southeast Michigan. We sent 8 kids to college in our first year on scholarships, and it started a journey that I would never take back for anything in the world. But it was hard. I had to piece together information from all over the internet, watching massive YouTube videos, sending emails to people who sometimes just didn't respond to me because, I wasn't anyone important for them to give me their time. And it didn't deter me. It didn't shut me down. I just kept pushing. But I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. So, with the School of Impact, I'm going to interview some of the best in the world. Not only people who are entrepreneurs, but people who wake up every day and go to a 9-to-5 and create impact. And I'm going to start to piece together a journey map so that you, yes, you, can follow along and see what's up. I mean, it can't be that hard, right? I did it, right? A college dropout who eventually went back and finished. Now I have a master's degree in education and entrepreneurship from the University of Pennsylvania. And I really want to spend, my spare time creating content for people who are interested in this space. If you would love to support me, help me, or just give me a shout out in the comments, I would be immensely grateful. All the support, all the shares, it all adds up. And if you have any questions on how to start your social venture, feel free to ask me.